Sup? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. Today I'm going to talk about the Chinese prophecy book Tui Bei Tu, page 34. Okay, and this is talking about the Taiping Rebellion, which started in 1850. But before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. I have lots of testimonials, Amazon customer testimonials on my website, which is livemuchlonger.com. Most of them give me 4 stars or 5 stars. So if you're interested, you want to stay physically young forever, check me out, Alex Chu, okay? You go to livemuchlonger.com to buy a pair of these rings, okay? The link is at the bottom of this video. Today I'm going to talk about the Taiping Rebellion. Well, this poem number 34 is short. It's shorter and it's easier to describe. So I think I'm going to maybe add page 34 and page 35, and and maybe also page 36 together in one video. If I can, I'll try. Page 34 is talking about Taiping Rebellion, which started in 1850, okay? You see the picture, right? It has, you see the sprouts of I don't know, these are wheat or rice sprouts inside the pond, right? This is how Chinese farming technique, you know, the farm is like full of water. The pond, almost looking like the farmland is like full of water. It's almost looking like a pond. And in the middle of the pond, they put shoots, you know, the rice or wheat shoots inside the pond, you know, like that. And there are skeletons beside the pond, okay? And the poem reads, 头有法，一怕白，太平时王杀王。太平又见血花飞，五色章程里外衣。洪水滔天苗不秀，中原增见梦全非。Okay, 头有法 means there's hair on the top of your scalp. There are hair on the top of your scalp. You know, in the Qing dynasty, right? Men, they have to shave off their hair. You know, like shave off the I don't know, the front portion of the hair. You know, you cannot have hair at the front of the scalp. You know, you have to leave a long ponytail. You know, at the back of your head, right? See, if you don't do that, then you will be arrested. You understand? And it says there's hair at the top of the scalp. This means Taiping Rebellion. The guy who started Taiping Rebellion is Hong Xiuquan, right? He told people, "Hey, we're Han people. We don't have to listen to the Qing dynasty because they are not Han people. They are Mongols. You know, we should grow hair." So everybody's growing hair, right? 一怕白 means people are afraid of white cloak. People are afraid of white cloak. Why? Because Jesus wear white cloak. You know, Taiping Rebellion, their religion is Jesus, Christianity, you know. So when they see white cloak, people, like when they see somebody wearing white cloak, ooh, that represents Jesus Christ, right? Everybody bow down, you know. So 一怕白 means you are afraid of somebody who wears white cloak. 太平时 means peacetime. 太平 means peace. 太平时 means peacetime, okay? Let's see the Taiping Rebellion, the name Taiping already came out, right? 王杀王 means king kills king. See, 太平时王杀王 means during the peacetime, okay, king kill king. At the end, what happened is Taiping Rebellion, they sort of just killed each other, you know? They have like 5 different kings, you know? Like they try to copy the Bible. They try to copy Revelation, you know, Revelation or Daniel's chapter 11, you know. There's like, oh, the king of the south, king of the north, king of the west, stuff like that. And there's no king of the west, but then in Taiping Rebellion, there's like 5 kings, king of the east, king of the north, king of the south, king of the west, and then there's the Sky King. The Sky King is Hong Xiuquan himself. He's the he is the most powerful king, right? At the end, they started killing each other. North King killed the East King, and then fucking they started killing each other and shit. Okay, and then the poem continues on. 太平右卷血花飞. During the peacetime, okay, 太平 means peace, right? During the peacetime, blood start to spill, because they kill each other, right? 五色章程里外衣 means there's like five different emblems or 5 different designs, and there's inner coat and outer coat. 5 different designs with inner coat, outer coat. 5 different design because there's 5 kings, just like what I said: king of the north, king of the east, king of the south, king of the west, and then the Sky King. 5 different emblems, right? And then there's outer coats, inner coats, because one day the king of the east he started to say that, oh, I am Jesus incarnate, right? The Sky King Hong Xiuquan, he claimed that he's Jesus' little brother. That's what he said. And then the king of the east, one day he started to think, man, fuck this Sky King, fuck him. I'm gonna tell everyone I'm Jesus incarnate. So suddenly there's like 2 Jesus Christ. I mean, just like suddenly there's 2 sons of God. That's the reason why 5 different emblems, but then outer coat, inner coat. Okay. 洪水. Oh yeah, every time they claim that, for example, the king of the east, he claims that he's Jesus incarnate. He always wear a cloak. He always wear a white coat. And then Sky King, he also claimed that, oh, I'm Jesus' little brother. He also wear another coat. He wear those white coat. So there's like 2 people wearing white coats. That's the reason why they said. Anyway, another poem says, 洪水滔天苗不秀. 洪水滔天苗不秀. It's basically it's like there's flood water. It's all flood waters everywhere, and then there's shoots, sprouts of wheat growing out. But then 洪水滔天苗不秀, it's basically hinting the name of Hong Xiuquan. Hong, right? Hong Xiuquan. 洪水滔天苗不秀. You see, the first letter Hong and then the last letter Xiu, right? It basically hinted the Taiping Rebellion's the founder's name. 中原真剑梦全非. 中原真剑 means when China sees somebody named Zhen, okay, the dream will dissipate. Means the dream will end. When China sees somebody named Zhen, the dream is gonna end. Zhen is Zheng Guofan. It's the general Zheng Guofan. He fight for the Qing dynasty, right? He's the one who, at the end, got rid of the clamped down the Taiping Rebellion. Zheng Guofan. It's talking about General Zheng Guofan. So if China sees somebody named Zhen, the dream will end. The dream end means the Taiping Rebellion's their little dream is gonna end. So yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about page 35. Okay, 35. You see that comic, the picture. There's like people entering the gate, right? 3 people entering the gate. It says, 西方有人足踏神经，地出不还3台福清。黑云暗暗自西来，弟子临河诸金台。南有兵剑背有火，中兴真剑有奇才。This is talking about the Opium War, the second Opium War, but this is most people remember there's only one Opium War because the second Opium War is the biggest one. The first one is just a small little fighting. It's not a big deal. But the second Opium War is the most important. This Opium War started in 1856, okay? 西方有人 means there's people from the West. 足踏神经 means they come to China. 地出不还 means the emperor went out and never came back. Okay, that's talking about 咸丰, Emperor 咸丰. When the Opium War started, he escaped. He escaped out of a forbidden city. And then he basically just lived in his summer resort. He has another palace in the summer resort. And he never came back. He died in the summer resort. He's so afraid. He is so afraid of white people. He's so afraid of the British. He never returned back to Beijing. And he died at his summer resort. 三台福清. 三台福清 means 3 officials hold up this crumbling empire, or 3 kings holding up this crumbling empire. It depends on interpretation. Some people will say that must be talking about 3 emperors, which is 咸丰, 同治, 光绪, that's holding up this empire. When it's crumbling. Or it could be the 3 officials, which is the 3 generals, right? That fought during this time, which is Zheng Guofan, Li Hongzhang, and then Zuo Zhongtang. So it depends on people's interpretation. 黑云暗暗自西来 means there's black cloud coming from the west. 弟子临河逐金台 means royal family, okay, royal descendants, they build golden palaces near the river. What happened is during this time, a lot of the navy, navy were being commanded. A lot of commanders of the navy were actually royal family. They came from royal family. And they start to smuggle. They start to smuggle goods, smuggle opium, smuggle all sorts of shit. And they start to earn money by themselves, using the navy to smuggle goods. So that's the reason why it says 弟子临河逐金台 means the royal descendants build golden palaces near the river. So it's talking about royal descendants smuggling, to become rich. 南有兵界北有火 there are rebellion in the south, and there's fire in the north, because the foreigners, okay, the British are coming from the north, right? And then there's Taiping Rebellion in the south. 中兴真见有奇才. If China meets somebody named Zhen, okay, then there's a genius. Well, again, it's talking about Zheng Guofan. He's the guy who clamped down the Taiping Rebellion. Okay, this is covering page 34 until page 35. But see, the reason why I want to share, these Tui Bei Tu videos is because I want people to see how amazing these Chinese prophecies are. If you know how to decipher the Tui Bei Tu prophecy, it's sort of like you're reading a history book, and it's always accurate. Everything they say is so accurate. It gives you, it hints people's names, it hints how many emperors in this dynasty and shit like that. It's just so accurate that's the reason why a lot of Chinese people, they have a hard time accepting Western religion. They have a hard time accepting Christianity, because to the Chinese, it's like God is sort of like very mechanical. God is sort of like an alarm clock. Those old alarm clocks. Like at a certain time, the cuckoo birds would come out, cuckoo, 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 right? Or at a certain time that there's robotic clowns, or robotic, little wooden figurines would come out and do all sorts of weird shit. It's like everything is predestined, everything is pre-programmed. And this Tui Bei Tu is basically telling you exactly what's going to happen in order. Every page is in order. It's not like Nostradamus. Nostradamus book is all over the goddamn place. It's like all the quatrains are not in order, and it's so, but then this book is different. It's always in order. You could read it like a history book if you know how to decipher it. But anyway, that's what I want to say. If you like my interpretation, please wait for my other episodes. Thanks.